But let's talk about that though. The fact that you got players that are popping off like Jack Plummer,
like
out
crazy.
of nowhere. This dude was doing like half his passes incomplete last year during preseason, and now he's hitting every target during a training camp day, 11-on-11 drill. When they're going hard in pads, and I was like, fair enough.
Fair enough.
This is what we're looking for. This is progress. You think this would have happened under Matt Rule or Frank? No way. No way. Not at all. And that's my point, man. Like, the progress that Dan and Dave's crew are making right now,
right,
is incredible. I'm seeing the progress up front and in person today, and I loved it, especially from the wide receivers. I don't know who our wide receiver coach is, but keep going, keep doing what you're doing, because you're rocking it right now.
Y'all killing it.
You rocking it right now.
Yeah,
Respect to you. That's the type of guys, man. When we get coaches in here like that know what they're doing, and they know how to teach these veterans as well as the rookies and intermediates, what is expected of them, day in and day out, and they come out and execute. That's what we want.
And tell us how good can be.
That's the standard. Saying best is the standard. Best is his standard. And the man came through training camp the other day. I hope y'all took that winning energy and turned it into something. Because I felt that winning energy, man. I felt it on the field today. And it made me very, very happy. I saw all the progress y'all were talking about. I saw every bit. Progress is real. It's real. The skills there are real. The hype is real for Jimmy Horn Jr. It is absolutely real.
Absolutely.
I love Jimmy Horn Jr. right now. Matter of fact, can we show some love for Jimmy Horn Jr. in the chat, please? Show me some love for this dude. Because, my goodness, what a day. What a day from this gentleman.
Yeah, crazy, but it's good.
Yeah, shout out Michael. Shout out Freddie. Man, we out here, man. We out here. And the skills are there. From top to bottom, they're there. I think that we still have a little bit of work to do on depth, before we are officially where we want to be. Shout out Sarah. Appreciate you.
Much love.
But this team is definitely improving a lot. I'm very, very pleased with what I'm seeing so far. I think it's going to take maybe one more offseason, possibly two, before we are exactly where we want to be to make that Super Bowl run. But depth-wise, we definitely made some strides this offseason. And you could see it physically on the field during FanFest today. I was very impressed. These coaches are doing work, and, you're seeing the progress physically. It's not just, we're talking about progress and this and that, and, these guys are lying, these guys are not telling the truth, blah, 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 that you hear on all these other podcasts. No, this progress was real.
Oh, yeah.
I'm here to tell you, when I'm up there and I'm seeing it for myself, and I'm saying it's real,
No, it ain't real.
y'all got to take it for what it is, man. Because you know I won't lie to you. I don't do that. I call it as exactly as I see it.
Right.
And I've been doing that ever since I started this channel. Why would I lie to y'all? You know? Why would I lie about what I'm seeing?
Right.
That I have no reason to. I'm a realist. I'm an optimist too. You know? I do believe.
And I think we're gonna do it. No, they're gonna do something good to see.
Yeah. I think what we learned from the Hall of Fame game is that the Chargers have more depth than the Lions do. So we're going to take that knowledge into account, you know, when we face one or both of these teams later on.
Right.
And it showed a various lack of depth in Detroit, which is interesting to me. I thought they had more depth than that.
I think so too.
Yeah. They got absolutely romped, you know, during that game. And it took me off guard a little bit because I was like, what is going on? You know, they should not be doing this.
I mean, that's what crazy.
You know, granted, the Chargers have some talent, but the amount of depth that they have, it is really weird, you know, for a Chargers team. Shout out Burger Council. Weird names, but hey, we'll take it. Much love to you. Much love to you. I've heard weirder ones on YouTube though, to be fair. A lot weirder. But hey, it's a cool one. It's memorable. That's for sure.
That's a brand new one.
Okay. Stuff. Okay. Gotcha. Gotcha. Shout out Green Plays. How you doing? But yeah, the Panthers are on the rise. You know, and it's plainly obvious. When I'm saying that Andy Dalton was the most surprising person today, that shows you where we are progress-wise. That's impressive. Because I was not expecting that today from him. I thought, you know, maybe it's a lackadaisical practice, you know, even though they said it wasn't. And maybe he kind of chokes a little, you know, because of the fact that it was a lazy day. But no, we went full force today. Exactly what Dave Canella said that we were going to do. And we took care of business. So, you know, shout out to Dave Canales, you know, for making this happen.
Oh, definitely.
I feel like
The connection.
my apologies if I don't get to your name and comment. I'm driving right now. Plus, it is these chats go fast sometimes, and once these chats are gone, they're gone. You know, so I won't be able to go back and look at them to read the comments off. But hey, yeah, great water puddle. I almost.
It's a waterfall.
Okay.
It's a flood.
Hydrofoil. Shout out Kong Mate or Mate.
Mate.
Mate. Is that how you say that name?
Yeah, it may.
And-
mate.
yeah, that's a weird.
Hey, mate.
That's cool though.
Hey, mate.
That's cool.
Okay.
I like that. That's an unusual spelling.
Right.
I really, really loved what I saw today, and I'm excited. This is going to be a big year.
Well, great. Though.
Everybody could feel it. There's a new energy in the building, you know, with the fans in there too. You know, we could all feel it, bro.
Oh yeah.
It was awesome, and I'm just so excited to see this team finally do something. You know, because I feel like for the past 10 years, it was just this meme of, you know, the guy poking whatever it was with a stick. And it's just like, do something.
Poking the stick.
Yeah, it's like, do something. Do something.
Move.
Move.
Hey, why is that
and finally, there's life.
There's life in that.
There's a reason to be excited again. You know?
It's a new beginning. It's like a new.
Right. It's
like
a new beginning.
Air, new fresh air.
You know, I'm so happy to see that in Charlotte again. It's a new energy, and
the vibe is good.
Right. It's a vibe I haven't seen since 2016. Where am I going? I'm bringing my buddy back home.
We're going back to him. You get some sleep.
Yeah. Because it's
long
like
day.
Yeah, it's like what? 3 in the morning?
Almost 3 in the morning.
Yeah. We left Charlotte at like 1. We're just getting back into town now.
I got something to eat.
So,
we about to go
yeah.
about to head on back. Okay, I'm getting sleep over here too.
This area is like a dead zone at 3 in the morning.
No, that's the only time it sleeps, bro. No, it's like around in the morning. It's
right. Right. But we just came back from Fan Fest though, up in Charlotte. So that's why we were up there. We were meeting some buddies, you know. For those that don't know and are uninitiated with the channel, you know, welcome. We appreciate you. Please take a moment to like and subscribe if you haven't already, you know, for free. Everything we do here is free. It's family oriented. We welcome all 32 teams fans. And we encourage healthy debates on this channel.
Right.
Football debates. So, yeah, please show some love, you know, especially if you're from another country. And we love having questions from new fans of the sport, plus kids as well, you know, because we want to encourage people to love football, you know, and maybe become Panthers fans if they choose to.
Oh yeah.
You know, and become part of the Panthers family. So, you know, the invite's open. We love to have you. Whether we're winning or not, we would love to have you.
It's an open invitation.
Right. You know?
Yeah.
If you're rooting for another team, that's cool too. You know?
No
disrespect.
Our friendly debate.
Yeah, no disrespect. We love you too. You know? As a matter of fact, I was just talking to a Buccaneers guy today. That was there supporting a Panthers super fan. So that was really cool.
That was cool.
You know, and I'm not going to tell you yet what those details of that conversation were. I want to do this the right way. With yet,
right.
But the fact that I get an opportunity to meet people from other teams, fan bases, and just people from my own is just amazing. It's a unique opportunity.
Oh, yeah.
And it's really, really freaking cool. You know, this is why I do what I do. You know, this is why this channel was created, was to, you know,
to interact with people.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Whether it be players, coaches, fans,
yeah,
you know, or followers from our channel. You know, I love talking to people, you know, about Panthers football. That's what we do here.
Yeah.
You know,
But
and
hey, that's what local.
you talk to any Panthers fan, we can have debates with you for hours over Panthers content.
Yeah, or be with some of the star celebrities. That'd be cool.
Go ask Cody from C3. He'll tell the same thing.
Oh, Cody.
Yeah, I love Cody, man. Cody's a real one, man.
Oh man.
By the way, Cody, if you're watching this, man, how you feel about these Clemson editions, man? How you feel about Renfro tearing it up right now and Dabo being at the stadium? Man, because I would love to know your take on that. I would love to know. Because this dude is a Clemson fanatic. So, there you go. I am too. You know, I try not to let that bias affect the Panthers when we're trying to build the roster and everything we're doing. But sometimes it does show. I apologize. You know, but it does.
Yeah, because some want to Clemson.
You know what? You know what? No, I'm not going to apologize for that because I'm a Clemson fanatic, and we won 2 national championships. So if people don't like it, get over it.
Hey, tell us something.
You know, because honestly, like, if I was a Gamecocks fan and the Gamecocks had won 2 national championships, I'd do the same thing for them.
Too, yeah.
You would too. Admit it, you would too. Come on now.
I'm assuming y'all went there.
All you Ohio State people, all you Michigan people, all you Bama people. Yep.
Oh, especially them.
Yep.
Tennessee.
Yep.
Auburn.
I already know y'all would.
Yeah, definitely would.
Yep. So, but the main focus is on building the best 53-man roster we can build. You know, and
you'll love it, especially if it's a Clemson player getting drafted.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, and you got to draft them young.
Yeah.
Otherwise, those contracts are going to go sky high to the moon. You know, you look at DeAndre Hopkins' contract now; it's skyrocketed. There's no way anybody's going to get their hands on him unless they have that kind of money. Yeah. Or draft capital.
Right.
So you got to jump on these guys early, and we caught Hunter Renfrow at just the right time. You know, because he was coming off a recovery of a major injury, and he's looking good, man. He's looking like his old self again. I'm so excited for Hunter Renfrow's return, man. Like, it's invigorating. It's infectious throughout the entire team. And I told you, that's what Clemson players bring to this team. You know?
Right.
Y'all know I'm not lying.
No cap.
You know, like, I like to say that I'm not going to bring my Clemson bias into this, but in this case, it matters. Because Hunter Renfrow is bringing that national championship energy into the building.
Into that team, boy.
Like I said it would. So for anybody that doubted that in any way, shape, or form, now y'all are seeing the results of it.
Hey, no. So we even so we even support the other
right.
Clemson players with different teams.
Right. I love Dexter Lawrence. I love
Trevor and
yeah.
By the way, I'm looking forward to see that matchup between that and the Panthers.
Yeah, me too. Because
got a question for y'all. Got a question for you. Also, what matchup y'all looking forward to this season?
That's a good one. That's a good question. For me, it's gonna be the Panthers versus Dallas, because that's gonna show us what we really learned.
Since Parsons got the night that Parsons out, he's gonna be out of the trade. It's gonna be different.
Here's the thing, because we almost beat the Chiefs and the Eagles last year.
Yeah,
and the fact that we've got that kind of talent right now suggests that we may be able to beat Dallas. Which is exciting to me.
I'm definitely into that matchup though too.
Dallas during regular season is a beast. Once they hit postseason, not so much. You know, to be respectful.
You know,
but
Oh yeah, when we come to play, I think for going to play, they'll choke.
But do they have players in skill players? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love what they bring. You know, these players don't get enough respect. You know. Do I think that we have a shot at getting one of them? Probably not. But you know, big name players, because we don't have the cap room, and we don't have the draft capital.
That'd be nice to get Marcus Parsons, boy.
Yeah, that's a pipe dream. Unfortunately, that's a pipe dream.
We had all the caps paid for.
And I've heard he's looking for $41 million per year.
Oh yeah, we can't
yeah, that's not happening.
Yeah, I don't think we can afford him for that.
Not to mention they would probably want J.C. Horn or Derek Brown in that trade.
For that trade,
plus some picks, which is not happening.
I don't think I'll give him.
So I mean, are we going to give up the house for a man like that? No.
That's 2 houses, boy.
Right.
Just to get that, just to get the 2-story bench.
It's not worth it, bro. It's not.
Mercy.
I've watched a lot of these contracts and seen a lot of this stuff, and I know how bad y'all want these big name players. I know.
We understand.
God, I know.
In Super Big, we just talk
every year. I hear y'all just screaming about this big name player to that big name player. And you know we just don't have the money for it.
We were talking about.
We don't. This isn't Madden. You can't put us into debt and have no consequences from it. You know, like that's not how it works.
That's a big risk.
Right. It doesn't work like on screen Madden, bro. Some of y'all need to put the controller down for a minute and actually look at these contracts. Do your research. Because this is some wild stuff. This is not simple things, you know, when you're dealing with NFL contracts. You know, for example, the bonuses. So some of that gets really complicated. And I don't trifle with it. I've got somebody in the team chat that knows what he's doing. Our resident contract guy. He knows what he's doing with that stuff. Shout out Chad. Much respect to you. He's been on the channel before. Yeah. I don't mess with contracts. There goes a deer.
Oh. And when he was running out the road.
They're chopping trees down so the deer are coming out here.
They're trying to find another place to chill.
Yep.
I'm sorry for backyard.
Yeah, I was personally in the stadium to see, you know, what was going on with their possible new upgrades and whatnot. You know, so there was a few things I was looking at.
They're gonna update the bar and stuff like that.
Right.
Kind of cool.
I'm not for the bar.
Yeah, not for the bar, for the concession.
Yeah, I'm not for the bar area up in the upper section. I don't like that.
Yeah.
And, you know, if you've watched my prior streams, you probably understand why. I'm not high on spending that kind of money on this stadium. You know, first of all, if we're not going to win. Secondly, you know, and at the time that Tepper did it, we were not winning. Secondly, you know, that takes away PSL seats. I'm not going to get into the specifics of all this stuff, but, you know, I was not happy with that deal that he made with make that happen. Although that stadium, yes, but, you know, to what point? You know? And they need to put a cap on the NIL. Because if you don't put a cap on the NIL,
it definitely would.
It's going to screw up everybody's contract in the NFL.
So they had to tighten that up.
So yeah, that's got to tighten up. I need to see a cap on the NIL.
Definitely.
I'm not saying the NIL by itself is bad.
No.
You know, there is there are a few things that are good about it, but the bad far outweighs the good.
All right.
As far as I'm concerned, there. When you got players that are offered $2 million, which is a full rookie contract of 4 years, in the NFL, that's not cool. That's not cool. It tells these players, okay, once I get up to the NFL, because I'm getting the same amount of bag. Or for the greedy ones, okay, I'm doubling that bag.
Huh.
And it discourages commitment, to the game they love.
All right.
It's not about graduating, because of that money. It's about making sure that you can get to that next level, so you can get to those bags of money.
All right.
And the people that made the NFL missed the point on that one. They missed the ball completely on that. That was my concern, is that we're putting too much emphasis on, these college players are broke,
right,
because of college, rather than what they're doing, which is getting their money's worth out of the college and making it to the pros, where they can get their degree and after making it to the pros, come back and get their degree, and then play well, and earn more back.
That would feel most good.
So to me, there's a lot more to it. I really didn't want to get into the NIL today, but here we are. There's a lot of stuff involved in that stuff, and I just don't want to dive into the specifics right now.
But
the point is, man, these contracts in the NFL right now are fair, and I use that as a segue to talk about Taylor Moton's contract, because Taylor Moton deserves that extra contract. There's no question about it. I don't think anybody debates that at this point. If you do, you weren't paying attention last year.
Right.
Even I'm saying at this point, he has made a turnaround. And I was one of his biggest critics because of his technique and his footwork. But he's fixed that, so now I'm 100% on board with giving him another year. But as far as Ickey is concerned, do you consider him to be an ascending player, quote unquote, from Brant Tillis?
Ascending player?
That's my question. Do you consider him to be an ascending player? Because ascending player is such a broad term. Like there's at least 100 different ideas of what people think that term means.
Yeah, you can go different.
Yeah, so many different ways. So my question for Brant Tillis is, what do you mean by that? Yeah, what is your definition of that term? Because if you're talking about okay, it's improving, said player is improving, they're making progress, they're doing the things that they're being asked to do, and their stats are rapidly improving. Okay, cool. Well, in that case, Ickey is not doing anything for the last 4 games of the last season, last year, that I could clearly see that would warrant that status. You show me a full season of that, then we can talk about that.
Oh, yeah.
Then we can talk a contract extension, but I need to see a full season of him playing 4 whole quarters of football all year long. Healthy, if at all possible, before I'm willing to commit to that. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise, I'm not going to jump on board. So, and right. I do love Ickey, don't get me wrong. Ickey did make some strides, but it's not enough to say, let's extend him another year. You know what I'm saying? It's not enough for me. I need a little more. You know, so let's see how he does in the preseason games. I'll be fair and say I'll give him till mid-season. Let's see how he's doing then. And if he's still doing the same things he was doing the last 4 games of last year, okay, then we can start to open that conversation, you know, for an extension.
Mm-hmm.
But for right now, I'm not willing to say ascending player. I'm not. Because it doesn't make sense to use that term yet. Does that make sense?
Yeah, until the season starts. And they're doing good, yeah, you can use it.
Yeah, does that make sense to everybody? Because I'm trying to be fair to him, you know, and give him a chance, but at the same time, like, I've got to be real with it too, you know? Yeah, that's just how I feel. You know, I'm always fair to these players, you know, but I do give smoke where I have to.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta be a little critic.
Right. I've got to give a little tough love. And it's always love, man. You know, when I give smoke. You know, I'm not like all the rest of these guys. Oh, yeah, they're the worst player in the world. They're trash. They're garbage. They're this, that, and the other. You know, I don't do that.
You don't do the bad shit.
No, we don't do that here.
No.
We show love and encouragement. You know?
Somehow do better next time.
Right.
Might be mad at him a little bit, but we do better.
Yeah. You'll see me get a little heated during games, but, you know, I will say, okay, this is what they could have done differently.
Yeah.
This is what I would have liked to see otherwise, you know, from him. So, maybe next time, let's see what you got. Let's see how you recover.
Right.
You know? And recovery is such a big thing, man, because we saw a couple of those players recover today. You know, so that was big. But, I think when you really put everything in a broad perspective, this team is definitely improving. Ocho Cinco's on board, you know, and I like Ocho, man. Ocho's a real one, man.
Oh, no, Ocho.
Ocho's a good guy, man.
Oh, yeah.
And shout out to the Clemson people, man, because now I know y'all are watching because I paid attention to y'all. You mentioned Ben Boulware, and I was the only person to mention Ben Boulware this past week. So I want to say thank you for that, and I appreciate that.
Appreciate that.
Much love to you.
But so much love.
And I'm a Panthers fan first, but I'm a Clemson fan second. You know what I mean? And the fact that we're getting people from Clemson up here, man, it just means everything to me.
That'll bring tears. That'll bring tears to you, man.
And bringing Dabo up there, man, is the best of both worlds, man. That's what's up.
You want Dabo to encourage them boys? Oh,
I've been waiting for that day to happen, man, for so long.
If Dabo come in there,
and I'm so excited that
pump
it did.
Boys up. Oh, my goodness. That'll be a day. I definitely
man. All right, buddy.
Tell you, boys, I am out.
Appreciate you.
It's been fun, man.
Yep. It's been a fun night.
It's been a little bit crazy one. Too.
Yeah.
Oh,
for sure.
For sure. We're definitely looking forward to these games.
Yeah. We'll be in touch.
Definitely.
Y'all get to hear me for another 15 minutes, but
yeah. Say boy, say I am out, yo. I'm about to sleep. I
hear that one.
So
I hear my bed calling me too.
Bed calling too, dude.
Shoot.
Hey, so folks, I'm no keep pounding. I'm out.
Right.
Sorry.
All right. That was my boy Corey Rucker. You've seen him before on streams. Appreciate him. You know, I love these interactions with people, man. I love getting out there and talking to people and just meeting new fans and people that have been fans for years and just people in general that I've never talked to before. Shut up, big baby. How you doing? But yeah, I love the fact that these opportunities are there, as opposed to doing, as a channel. Because, like I told the guys today, I'm just a guy with a camera and a mic. Anybody can come out here and do this, and do what I did. When you put your heart into what you do, it matters. You see the results. You see opportunities open up for whatever you're doing. And that's exactly what I got, is I got opportunities. So that's the result of putting that hard work in, man. You got to put the hard work in. You got to put the grind in. And when you do it, man, you get rewarded. I'm telling you. You will get rewarded. If you got the right people around you, that reward will come in the form of love, man. In so many ways. Whether it be through people, whether it be through pictures, whether it be through money, whether it be through whatever it is, that love is real. Today was very real. All the things that I interacted with today and saw today were real. And I keep saying it because, it's important to me to cherish that, cherish those memories and cherish those good things. Because, life is short. For real, life is short. And when you see the chances that come about because of these opportunities to do something positive, to help somebody, it can mean all the difference in the world. All the difference in the world. To somebody. Anybody you interact with. Could be anybody. It could be even just the person working the stairlift at the Panthers Stadium, If you tell them, thank you for what you do, it makes them so happy and appreciative, Because a lot of these people don't feel like they're doing anything important. They're just guarding a stairwell, or they're just doing whatever they're doing. It's like, it's a job. Making money and paying the bills. But, for people like me, that have seen the ups and downs, have seen all the pieces of the puzzle, have seen the top and the bottom of this organization, and the in-between, I just want y'all to know, I see you, okay? I see you. I notice you. You have been seen, and you are loved. You are appreciated for what you do. Because every one of those jobs in that building, it's like one gigantic machine, I was telling one of the people at the badge today, at the stadium. I was like, every piece of that puzzle leads to something bigger, man. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that, we both got on the same page and we both agreed on that, is really awesome to me. It's beautiful. That's the type of energy I love when I walk in that building. That's the type of energy I want to see. People that have a smile on their face, and appreciate, what the fans and what we're doing here, as a whole. It means everything to me. Yeah, I'm just trying to be me, you know? I'm just trying to be me. You know? End of the day, I'm just me. I'm just another guy with a camera and a mic. But you know what? When I get a chance to appreciate somebody and give them the love that they deserve, it makes their day. It brightens their day. To the point where, you know, maybe they were having a rough day. Who knows? Maybe they were coming in pissed off or upset or just whatever's going on from home and they're carrying it with them to work. You know, you just never know. That kindness can go a long way, y'all. For real, it can. And I'm not just saying that. It means something. You know, when you say stuff like that to some of these people that do this stuff. I appreciate you for what you do. You know? And I'll carry this into what I was saying before is I'm not a fan of the media people for the most part, but you know, some really good questions during the pressers, you know, and I just want to say I appreciate you for what you do because that gives us the information that we need to be able to process what's going on, you know. So do I recognize y'all? Absolutely. Absolutely. You play a vital part in this too, you know? Like, it ain't just about me being a YouTuber. It ain't just about these people being followers or subscribers, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is real stuff, man. We're doing real things here, you know? So when we come in there, we say, hi, you know, thank you for what you do. You know, that's a huge part of what we do. We try to encourage people, man. We try to show, because everybody in that building deserves love, man. Everybody. You know? Even the grumpy pussies that didn't want to talk to me. Even y'all, man. Even y'all deserve love. Especially y'all. You know? But I saw at least half the people in the staff interact with me, man, when I was in there. And I was like so happy about that, man. And have a smile on their face after talking to them, you know? And that is what it's all about, you know? That's what it's all about. You know, so when I keep counting anything to mean anything to anybody, you know, that's listening to this, whether that be whatever battles you're fighting, you know, whatever issues you're having in your life, you know, just keep pounding through it. That's what we do. We keep pounding through it. That's who we are as people, you know. And we were having a discussion about that, you know, me and the people that I met today. You know, what does keep pounding mean to you? And I think that is a big thing, man. You know? Oh, frick. Deer. But, yeah. I believe in what we're doing. I do. I think that there is a lot of value to what we're doing and what we build. I think there's a lot of energy that we have created, you know, positive energy by doing what we do. So, in saying that, we bring that positive energy to the stadium today, for FanFest. And we love this team. We love what y'all do. We love who you are. Just be who you are. The best version of yourself. Like T-Mac was saying. So, and he wants to be called T-Mac, so we're going to call him T-Mac, alright? Shout out to him. Much love to him. That's what he wants. That's what he's going to get. You're very welcome, buddy. We honor whatever nicknames y'all want. We honor y'all, man. We respect y'all. We respect y'all's wishes. So, anything y'all want, man, just let us know. If you're not liking something we're saying or doing, let us know. We'll change it up to whatever you want. Whatever makes sense to you. Because we're very adaptable here, man. We're very inclusive. And I think there's a lot to be said about the talent level we have now, the type of people that we have now. It's a different vibe, man. It really is. It's a totally different vibe. And I'm excited for it. I'm here for it. Because this is what I've been waiting for. You look at the Carolina Panthers, you look at what this Panthers team is supposed to look like, what they're supposed to seem like on paper, but you don't know until they go out there and hit that field. That's when you find out who they are. I mean, there's a lot of players out there that can talk a lot of stuff, man. But when you got players on this field that can do the things that we're doing right now, and they show up personality-wise, in pressers, and off the field stuff too. It matters because that's keeping that same energy alive in the locker rooms and in the team chemistry in general. So when we say keep pounding, that keeps that energy going, man. That keeps that energy that you have created going and flowing throughout the. And I love every part of what we're doing here. I love every part of what the Panthers are doing. More importantly, I love every part of meeting everybody, man. God, it's just so beautiful, man. What you saw in those previous streams today is incredible. And they treat me like a celebrity. They took a bunch of pictures and they hugged me and all that stuff, and I was like, I'm just a simple guy with a camera and a mic. You know what I'm saying? Like, anybody can do this. And I fully encourage anybody that wants to do this to do it. If you got even the slightest interest in doing this, man, jump in the water. For real. For real, man. Real talk. Because I don't look at it as competition for me. I look at it as this is a fellow brother wanting to talk Panthers football, you know, or a fellow sister in the Panthers family wanting to talk Panthers football, you know. And I'm down for it, man. If you're bringing the same energy I am, I'm here for you. You know, if I rock with you, I rock with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, there ain't no doubt about it. I rock with you. So, you know, for all the people that I rock with, I appreciate y'all, man. Real talk, man. I appreciate y'all. Y'all are what keeps this channel running, man. End of the day, y'all are what keeps this channel running. And I'm here for it, man. I'm here for it. I'm here for every bit of it. Man, somebody need to get their cones out the road. What the heck y'all doing up in here? Hold on, clowns, bro. I'm trying to tell you. But yeah, it's a good weekend, man. It's a good weekend. Overall, I was very happy with FanFest. I was very happy with what I saw. And the progress that I'm seeing from these players in person. And I know I'll never get another chance throughout the rest of this summer to see them. So I took full advantage and I checked them out, man. So shout out to everybody that interacted with me today and hung out with me today. Much love. You know, much love in general. I love you all. To all of you, keep pounding. Keep doing what you do. Keep being who you are. Because that's what it is, man. That's what it is. But, yeah. We're going to go live again for the next training camp day. Be ready for it. Be ready for it, y'all. It's coming. Alright. Stay happy, healthy, and well. And as always, keep pounding. Peace.